In this video, I want to talk about a concept that goes way beyond the concept of a sales funnel. And once you understand and once you visualize this concept that I'm going to be sharing, which I call 1,000 escalators, it's going to change your marketing approach. It's going to change your thinking about marketing and selling. So let's start with the sales funnel. The funnel is a visual representation or an analogy where you're kind of putting prospects into a funnel like the one you're using in your kitchen, and you're helping them to go down the funnel. And at the bottom of the funnel, there's a sales transaction, right? So the idea here is that once prospects get into your funnel, for example, they join your email list or they subscribe to you on YouTube or social media like Facebook, once they are in contact with you, then you provide more information and you guide them and you provide advice and recommendations so that they trust you. And as they go down the funnel, at one point they will trust you enough in order to consider your offer. And then, they might go for your offer and then buy your product or your service. So that's the traditional idea of a funnel. Now, that's a good idea. I mean, but we want to go beyond that funnel. First of all, the idea of a funnel is incorrect in the sense that you're making people go into your funnel, which is kind of like a place, right? You want all of them to go to that place where you have your funnel, and you're treating them as a group, right? Because every funnel, there are exceptions, of course, but you're treating people as a group, homogeneous group. They go down the funnel, and a percentage of them will buy your product. But the idea of 1,000 escalators is quite different. Imagine that you have 1,000 prospects, and you can magically make an escalator appear in front of each and every one of those 1,000 prospects, right? So suddenly there's an escalator that appears. And an escalator by definition is mechanical, it's automated. So all they have to do is step forward, and then the escalator is going to bring them to a higher level. So that's the idea. They just make the first step, and then your mechanical escalator will bring them to a higher level, and they're always going higher. And the height that they're getting to is a representation of how their life is getting better, their career, their relationship, whatever product category you operate in, you're just making life better for them. And this is not the same thing, obviously, with a funnel. Funnel doesn't make them go higher. They're just like sliding down the funnel. It's not even respectful, okay? But an escalator, everyone on this planet, or at least in developed countries, everyone has used an escalator, right? So they understand the value of an escalator. It's using mechanical energy and electricity to bring you to the next floor. But nobody on this planet has ever been caught in a funnel, right? It's just a horrible analogy, but I understand the marketing people who created the idea of a funnel. But the idea of a funnel is more from the perspective of the marketer. You got to switch your mindset and put yourself in the shoes of the prospect or the customer. The prospect or the customer would love to step into an elevator, right? Because it brings them to a higher floor, to the next level. So that's what you want to do. You want to have a way, and today with digital marketing and artificial intelligence, it is so easy to create a custom escalator that you're putting in front of each person. Now, I'm going to talk later on about custom elevators, but it has to do with speed, right? For example, some people are in a hurry, so the escalator that you put in front of them is going to operate much faster than other people who need time. They're more deliberate, so the escalator is going to be slower. But the idea in this video I want to share with you, and I'm going to develop this idea further, is that you got to put a custom not elevator, maybe elevator is a better concept, but you put a custom escalator, right? And as people step into the escalator, they can see, they can feel that their life is getting better, and therefore they trust you more. And of course, at the top of the escalator, when they get off the escalator, a wonderful salesperson or a wonderful offer will be made to them, and therefore they will engage in a sales transaction, and they will start a business relationship with you.